and we're going to get into and talk more about the simulated simulator itself and all the features it's going to have. As I shown you in the previous video, it's going to be a 4-seater. I already got the seats. I just got to get the wood to build the rest of the vehicle. So here's the SS. Now I'm going to talk about probably the main and probably the coolest features right off the bat when it comes to the SS. In the front console area, not only am I going to have the in-screen monitor for Doc Brown, Biff, etc., I'm also going to use LCD screens, one for the time circuits and another, let's say, for more gauges and whatnot. Let's say the plutonium gauges, etc. And how I'm going to do that, you may ask? By using these. Yes, 2 more video cameras that I happen to have, and an iPod. Because what I'm going to do for the front dash is using black stiff poster board. I'm going to cut out square holes in them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to record the footage of the time circuits and the flux capacitor on one, and let's say the gauges and whatever on the other. So I can take the cameras and put behind the front dash to where you'll be able to see the screen, but the black poster board will hide the rest of the camera. So it'll look like it's just an LCD screen. So rather than going out and spending money on extra LCD screens, I thought, well, I already got them. It's just that there's cameras attached to them. So that's probably one of the first things I'm going to work on. And then right in the center, the Doc Brown footage is actually going to be played off my iPod here, again, with the the square hole cut out. And I know it sounds pretty low-tech the way I'm explaining it and just looking at it the way it is, but it's actually going to come out looking pretty nice. It's not going to look low-tech and cheap, and, well, you'll just have to wait and see. So, and then the in-car monitor footage for Back to the Future inspired me to do the same thing with all the rides. Even though, let's say, the original ride doesn't have an in-car monitor. So, for example, for the Spider-Man ride, using clips from the animated TV show, the parts where Jonah Jameson is talking to you, I'll actually have it playing in the car and have an in-car monitor for the Spider-Man ride. Or for the Batman ride, probably have, whenever Batman is talking, or Batgirl, you actually see them on the screen to really add that bit of dramatic, theatrical effect to it. And another thing I want to add is fans. And the more I think about it, I thought it was going to be like off to the side, maybe on each side of the projection screen, but I'm thinking I've thought of ways of putting them in the vehicle, but to where you won't be able to see them. So it's going to have that. And okay, for the Back to the Future ride, I do have a fog machine and I have a strobe light. So the fog machine will be on top behind the dash with all the cameras. So you're going to get blasted with fog, with wind, and a strobe light before the actual movie. And then using flash paper, which you can buy at a magic shop for $1 sheet. They go up in a blaze when you light them with a lighter. And they only sell them to you if you're 18 or older, with sparkle additive. So you actually see also a pyrotechnic spark go off in front of the vehicle as you travel through time. And then other features. Now, as I have other people ride this thing, I'm going to be behind the scenes causing other effects to happen. So to enhance their ride and make it more fun for them. So let's say, for example, any ride that you've ridden on that you feel water. Now, I'll be behind here, so no one will be able to see me, and I'll just simply have a squirt bottle and squirt it over, and it'll land on them, and they'll look up, they'll look to the side and have no idea or see where it came from, and it'll blend perfectly in with any ride film or 4D movie that involves water coming at you. So let's see, I'm looking at my notes. Hidden fan, okay. So for the water, a bottle sprayer. Anytime you're supposed to see or feel fire, using a fire starter and a lighter. You'll see more of that in my later videos. And also using more sheets on each side and casting large shadows to coincide with the movie. So that's about it for the SS, the simulated simulator. It's going to have much, much more, but like I said, you only get so much time with these YouTube videos. And hopefully within the next few weeks, we'll be upgrading from me showing you just a miniature mock-up to the actual full life-size version. And that's about as close as I am to it as of this point on this day. So later today I'll be going to Home Depot and looking into what I need to get to where it won't be very long to where I'll have my very own Back to the Future, the ride. This is Mike Moore, your friend in time, signing off. Thank you, and I'll see you in the past. I mean, the future, or whatever.